Wrath of Silence is a Chinese neo-noir drama thriller film. It is about a mute farmer who has a temper. He gets into fights often. He works as a miner. However, one day, after he returns, he basically, no, he doesn't return. Basically, he's having a fight with one of his coworkers when one of his boss tells him that his son has gone missing. So now he returns home to the village and he starts talking with people. His son has gone missing. He's trying to figure out, what's going on. It's been several days now. Meanwhile, we keep jumping into the perspective of two other characters. There's the villain. He is a sort of, I guess, crime boss of sorts. Yeah, he is a crime boss. He basically is a gangster who really enjoys lamb. That's kind of like his weird trademark where he likes eating hot pot all the time. And he basically is trying to take over other mining territories. And he's being investigated by the police, and he's got a lawyer. And that lawyer is also introduced as well. So it's about three different characters. And you don't really know where the pieces fit together at the beginning because they keep awkwardly having these scenes of the lawyer and the gangster and then the mute. And then their paths cross. And, it's a really weird film. It's going for one of those kind of rural thriller films in the vein of like Blind Mountain or Blind Shaft, where it takes place in the middle of China. It's one of those modern day sort of movies where you get a little glimpse of what the poor people have to do. And the movie does have those themes of like class differentials because, you got like the well-off lawyer, you've got the gangster who gets to eat lamb all the time, and then you have like the mute miner guy who basically has to try to find his son. The movie kind of misrepresents itself a little bit because when you read the plot, it's like about a mute farmer who's like going to use his fisticuffs to find his son, but it's not taken. It's definitely not in the vein of that. There are two fight scenes in the movie. One of them is like a fight between miners and like union people, and then there's like a finale fight where he fights like a gang basically on his own. Those parts are entertaining, but the movie's more about the themes. But it's also a really awkward film because it's like a full 2 hours, a lot of stretches of nothing going on, a lot of artsy stuff happening at the end for the finale. I definitely understood the ending, but I didn't like it, and I thought it was just sort of like an interesting exercise of like filmmaking, but it's just some of the editing was really off. The performances are fine, nothing wrong with that, but I felt the story was really awkward in parts, and I understood the themes, but the movie could have been like a little bit tighter, I feel. And also the themes are there, but I don't know if he was trying to like dodge all the censors like in China, because the filmmaker was trying to like do this, but he's done some neo-noir crime thrillers before. So Wrath of Silence was interesting. Check out, I love Chinese cinema, but doesn't quite nail all of the elements together. So I give it a 5 out of 10.